Well, hello there. Getting back at her here this afternoon. Had a couple things come up. Some exciting things actually here in the farm. My oldest son, second oldest kid, Dylan, graduated last night. But now it's time to get back to work. So I had sprayed a little bit, one tank full out on this field yesterday morning. And just to show you how quickly some of this chemical, I'm spraying Liberty on here. And Liberty is a burner. And it wasn't hard to tell when I get out here today. We're gonna see here on some of these broadleaves, these leaves are all crispy already. Like, this plant is well on its way to drying down. Grasses tend to not dry up or die quite as quickly. We usually add a little bit of Centurion or a grassy herbicide to it to do a better job of killing. But they are burnt a little bit too. But the broadleaves, like you can see here, they are crispy. They are done. And that's after just a hair over 24 hours. These ones over here, they're nicely curled up. So, and then you can see our little canola plants, little as they are, they're still getting eaten up by crazy bugs. But so we're putting in a little bit of an insecticide to help with that program. And then after that, we gotta let her go and see what happens, I guess, until, see, we gotta put another, yeah, we'll just see what happens after that. So this is the last field we seeded, so we will see. Weeds got on this one, got away on us a little bit too, just because we weren't able to burn. So yes, as you can see, our weeds are much bigger than our canola plants. Not the way we want to do things, but this is spring of 22. Chemical is working quite well. Growing conditions are quite good. And so we just keep plugging away at it. And we'll see, Lord willing, in a week we'll see a lot more canola than we will weeds. So we got my canola done, and I figured I would start in on the soybeans here yet tonight. So we got started here. Soybeans are looking much better. This is the one field. The field I'm doing tonight is the field that Kendall seeded with the air drill. So we're talking 15-inch spacing. Well, yeah, 15-inch spacing between rows. When I get into the stuff tomorrow, you're going to see that it's 30-inch rows. So it's like this row out of these three, but this one here is going to be missing. But so the plants are a lot further apart. You're going to see here, there's gaps and stuff. It's not nearly as nicely spaced, but the rows are tighter. This is how soybeans kind of look when they're done with the air seeder. Plant spacing in each row isn't done quite the same. But the rows are tighter, so that's where it's at. So we're gonna see if we can get this field done. We got a 220 acre field here, and hoping to get that done here yet before sunset. So here's the trying. spacing into the row crop beans. I'm just going to show you a little bit of a difference. This is what, so here's our spacing. So if you were to go back, Kendall's, there would have been another row in here. And what you're going to notice is that actually, I believe the other beans were seeded either the same day or within a short period of each other, of this one. These beans are actually already taller. And if you look at in here, the plant population is just a lot more consistent. There's a lot, the plants are a lot closer together and whatever. Now, the worry is going to be is, okay, Daryl, that's fine, but how do you get this gap closing in? And if we have enough rain, which we have had, we get enough heat to go with the rain, this is all going to close in. Hard to believe, but these little plants will close in right to the middle. And we'll see how that all goes this summer. But that is what the goal is. And yeah, so the trick also is, now I'm going to show you here with the sprayer dryers. These big floaters are running, basically I'm going to have about 2 inches of space between the plants and the tires. So I don't get to use auto steer. I don't get to use auto steer in these fields. I'm using hand steering because whatever, that's just me being picky. I'm not running RTK auto steer on here for one thing, and second of all, whatever. I've just gotten used to it over the years, and maybe I'm just old school, but it works good on there here. I'll use the auto steer to kind of find my line at the end, figure out which row I'm supposed to be driving down, and then after that I take over the steering wheel and I drive up and down the field. So we'll see how she goes, and I'll see how close or accurate we're driving. So we'll see how it goes here.